What's up, my late-night snack seekers and flavor adventurers? Welcome back to another episode of Munchies After Dark with Junglewolf. I'm your host, Junglewolf, the culinary explorer with a stoner's appetite and a poet's soul. Tonight, we're diving fork first into a Honolulu legend that's been satisfying cravings and curing munchies since the early 90s. Side Street Inn. But hold up. This ain't just any restaurant. This is the place where chefs go to eat after their shifts, where locals gather for comfort food that hits harder than a wave at Waimea Bay. We're talking about a spot that started as a humble bar and transformed into a culinary institution. So roll one up, grab your favorite snack, and let's embark on this flavorful journey together. Before we get into the juicy details, I gotta ask, where are my listeners tuning in from tonight? Drop your location in the comments below. Whether you're chilling in Kahului, cruising through Waikiki, or vibing somewhere across the globe, I want to know where my fellow foodies are at. Picture this. It's 1992 in Honolulu. The economy's in a bit of a slump. But that doesn't stop Colin Nishida, a local boy with a big heart and an even bigger appetite, from chasing his dream. Colin didn't set out to create a culinary hotspot. Nah, he just wanted to open a bar, a place where friends could hang out, throw back some drinks, and maybe grab a bite to eat. So, he opened Side Street Inn on Hopaka Street, a little hole-in-the-wall joint with a menu of just 5 items: terry chicken, fried rice, yakisoba, New York steak, and a Spam and egg sandwich. Simple, right? But here's the thing. Colin had a knack for cooking. He'd whip up dishes for himself and his staff, and soon regulars started asking, "Hey, how come you no make that for us?" And just like that, the menu began to grow, and so did the legend of Side Street Inn. Word spreads fast in the culinary world, and before long, Side Street Inn becomes the go-to spot for off-duty chefs and restaurant workers. It's the place where you can unwind after a long shift, share stories over a plate of pork chops, and feel like part of a family. Colin's philosophy was simple: serve good food, treat people right, and always have a cold beer ready. His generosity and aloha spirit turned Side Street Inn into more than just a restaurant. It became a community. In 2010, Colin opens a second location on Kapahulu Avenue, affectionately known as Side Street Inn on Da Strip. This spot brings the same hearty portions and welcoming vibes, but with a more polished ambiance. It's a hit, earning accolades like the Hale Aina Award for Best New Restaurant. Life throws curveballs, and Side Street Inn faced its share. In 2018, the culinary world mourned the loss of Colin Nishida, who passed away at the age of 61. His death left a void, but his legacy lived on through the restaurant he built and the community he nurtured. In 2019, the original location closed for renovations, reopening in 2020 with a fresh look but the same heart. The pandemic brought new challenges, but Side Street Inn adapted, offering takeout and continuing to serve the comfort food that had become its hallmark. Today, Side Street Inn stands as a testament to Colin's vision, a place where food brings people together, where every dish is served with love, and where everyone feels like family. It's been featured on shows like Anthony Bourdain's No Reservations and praised in publications like Saveur magazine and the L.A. Times. But beyond the accolades, it's the stories that matter. Stories of late-night gatherings, of chefs finding solace after a hectic shift, of locals celebrating life's milestones over plates of garlic chicken and fried rice. Here's a little nugget you might not know. Side Street Inn has its very own beer. That's right. Rogue Ales created the Side Street Inn Ale, a brew dedicated to Colin and his famous pork chops. It's a malty, hoppy delight that pairs perfectly with the restaurant's hearty dishes. Talk about a match made in munchy heaven. All right, time for Junglewolf's take. Side Street Inn is the real deal. The portions, massive. The flavors, explosive. The vibe, unmatched. It's the kind of place where you walk in hungry and leave with a full belly and a happy heart. My rating? I'm giving Side Street Inn a solid 9.5 out of 10. It's not just a restaurant. It's an experience. Whether you're a local or a visitor, this is a must-visit spot that captures the essence of aloha in every bite. Time to dip into the mailbag. This week's question comes from Lanny in Kailua. Hey, Junglewolf, what's your favorite dish at Side Street Inn? Great question, Lanny. While everything on the menu is fire, I gotta go with the pan-fried pork chops. They're crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, and seasoned to perfection. Pair them with the kimchi fried rice, and you've got a combo that'll make your taste buds dance the hula. Now it's your turn. Have you ever eaten at Side Street Inn? Got a favorite dish or a memorable story? Drop it in the comments below. I love hearing your foodie adventures. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your fellow foodies and hit that notification bell so you never miss a Midnight Munchies session. Remember, a new story drops every night at midnight, so stay tuned for more delicious tales. Until next time, this is Junglewolf signing off. Stay hungry, stay curious, and keep chasing those flavors.